So, hi
Okay.
guys, this is Inakshi and from Team Bridge, and we have a very special guest with us today. One of the most promising cricketers in the country. You might have seen her dancing on the field, down the pitch, and hitting boundaries, and off the field with her teammates. She's also the member of the team that won a million hearts earlier this year at the ICC Women T20 World Cup. So here's Harleen Deol from the Indian national cricket team. Over to you. Hi
Hi, how are
Harleen.
you? Hi, hi.
So, how's it going? How's the lockdown going for you?
Well, I'm enjoying it a bit because as a cricketer, we don't get much time to spend time with our family. So we're getting some time off for our family and everything.
Okay. So I just now spoke about the World Cup. So let's talk a little about the World Cup because everyone is curious about how it was inside the dressing room. I have seen a couple of videos of you guys dancing. There was this video of Veda Krishna Murthy on ICC, I think, where she
Yeah.
shows around the dressing room and you guys are dancing. I think Radha and she were dancing on Ha Mai Galat. So tell us a little
Yeah.
more about your like how do you guys manage pressure and is it how it is always like we see on screen?
Yeah, actually, the thing you see on the screen is more a bit of pressure and stuff going on, but in the dressing room, everybody's a bit chilled out. Like we all youngsters, we all hang around pretty well. So even our captain Harry D and everybody, they have a lot of fun amongst us. So we really enjoy in the dressing room. We dance, we talk, we discuss about cricket and stuff, everything. But the most of the time is a bit chilled out in the dressing room.
So who's the best dancer in the team?
Well, that's a difficult one, but I feel Veda the and Radha.
Okay, okay. And
Yeah.
I think you are the best singer amongst all. I saw one of your videos. One was this rap video.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. That we
so
dedicated to Harry D for a
okay,
hundredth match.
okay, okay, all right. So, what like the MCG final was one of the most historic matches in the history of women's cricket, and
Yeah.
it has broken so many viewership records, and it has also broken the attendees record. So, like, how was it being there at that time?
Actually, we actually knew that it has to be a big one because we were there and everybody was just like everybody wants India Australia final, everybody wants because they also knew that if India would be in final, that would be the only time that the crowd would be packed. So they were hoping that India should be in the final. So we knew, but being there, it was a different kind of a, you can say, a dream come true for a cricketer. Everybody wants to play in a full packed stadium. So yeah, everybody was pretty excited to see. Even before the warm up, everybody started jamming up in the audience. So we were really enjoying it, honestly saying.
And the night before the final, how did you guys sleep? I mean, I was tensed. Literally, I couldn't sleep before the match. So, how did you guys cope up with that kind of a pressure?
Actually, the thing is that if pressure is something that how much ever you feel,
Right.
it's not about if it's not you cannot see it anywhere or anything. So it's just we all were a bit pressurized because it was a big one, but at the other end we had to keep ourselves calm because we know if we'll keep ourselves calm, that the only thing that can make us through the finals.
Right, right.
So yeah.
So, did you dance before the match also?
Not before the match, you can say like before that the day, yeah, we could have.
Okay,
We
okay,
actually, yeah.
okay. That's amazing. I mean, I can only imagine having that kind of an atmosphere. It would be so much fun. And I think this time's World Cup also had some theme, right? You had that machine, the dance off machine outside your stadium or your dressing room. I'm not sure, but yeah.
No, actually we had a before the World Cup, before the start of the World Cup, we had a day which had a photo shoot or something like that. So we had a fun part, the gaming part. So we went there, and the ICC people called us for this. So we really enjoyed that. That was really fun.
Okay, okay, amazing. So, Harleen, tell us a little more about how you started cricket and your journey from your childhood days to finally representing India at the World Cup. So,
Actually, I have been into sports since the start. Means I was in third class. That time I got selected for the school team for the first time in cricket. I used to play football, I used to play basketball, hockey, and everything. Means I was into sports. So later on, I carried on playing sports. I used to play with boys like my brother and everybody. So I used to play with them, and then in third class I got selected for the this thing, and then fourth class I went for the nationals,
oh,
and so I was about 9 years old, like that. So I played my first national under 19, and then I got selected for the Punjab team, and from then on I just carried on playing, and then I shifted to Himachal because my father got transferred over there.
okay,
So, so I took admission in the academy. They had a very good academy over there. The girls practice from 24/7. They have the facility of practicing. So I joined that academy, and then later on, I last year I got a call from the Indian team that I can make my debut. So that was against England.
right. So
Yeah,
you made an ODI debut before you made your T20.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So how did it feel donning the India jersey for the first time?
Oh, of course, that's a great feeling. I can't ex the well, I feel that the expression you see of your parents when you get selected, it's something that cannot be described, honestly, because the sacrifice they had made for us, that
Right.
nobody can see that, none other than them. So they just feel that that small Harry going here and there, was doing this, that, and stuff. So they now see the big Harry's getting there, and yeah, that's an amazing feeling at time.
So you always started as a batsman, or I think you were a bowler first, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I was a off spinner first, so I
Okay.
started and then I used to bowl leg spin as a variation. So in one of my tournament, our coach, one of our coach, he's like, you bowl leg spin pretty well. Like I have not seen good that much control in girls cricket. So he's like, why don't you start off with that? I'm like, okay. So he's like, you should bowl more of leg spin now. Then
Okay.
from there, I played one tournament as an off spinner, and then we qualify for the further matches. And then we had a break of 10 to 15 days over there. So between that, I turned myself from off spinner to leg spinner. Then I
Between
started,
tournaments.
yeah, between tournament. I was a small kid, I don't know. But that has actually helped me, honestly saying, because then I started, and then once in Himachal, our top order was not working. They were
Okay.
getting out pretty early and stuff. And then I was playing down the order, and I used to make more runs than the batsman. Then our coach experiment that he's like, "Can you open the innings?" I'm like, "Okay, I don't mind." I'm like, "Okay." I went on. I got out some 48 runs in my
Oh,
first match when I opened. It was against Hyderabad in Hyderabad. So from then on, I just continued batting and bowling both. So that made
so
me an actual all-rounder.
what do you like better?
Everybody likes to bat.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
of
the
course.
opposite. I can't
Because
bat.
it's more effortless, no? You
Yeah,
just
that
have to
is.
stand, you have to hit, that's it.
But don't you feel more pressurized as a batsman than as a bowler?
No, not really, because I personally feel that like pressure is totally up to you, because when I started playing cricket in the early stage, I used to feel a lot of pressure bowling, batting, but then
Hmm.
you just see that it's all in the mind. That's how it goes.
Right.
So if you become more of mentally strong for yourself, then I feel you can, because pressure is a more like a challenging situation for a player.
Right, right.
Yeah, so it's just like that how you take that challenge.
That's true. So, talking about being mentally strong, so like the world is in a situation where this kind of a negative vibe around, right? So, all the even after get like all these sports events being cancelled, and us sports fans have nothing to watch for. So, like,
Yeah.
how do you cope up without going out, going on the ground, going onto the field, and not meeting your teammates for a while? Like, how are you coping up, and how are you uh, maintaining your practice throughout this quarantine period?
Um, Actually, it's been a long season for us, so we really needed a break. But it's pretty frustrating at times that you cannot go out and play because you know, as a player, you miss holding that bat, doing that drills, and everything you miss. But at the end, but the other thing is that you cannot deny it that the situation is like that. So you have to accept it. You have to just utilize this time pretty well. It should be good for your body and for your mind, because it depends upon you that how you train your mind. If
Right.
you want to just keep cribbing about it, then it's gonna end up making you only sad. Nothing else is gonna happen. Neither the situation is gonna change right now. It will take time, so you just have to accept it and you just have to enjoy it. That's all. If you don't, usually when we have a packed schedule, no, we just feel that I wish we had some days off and then we could just relax and just. So we're getting that days off. So I feel that instead of cribbing about it, you should enjoy it.
Right,
And
right,
then you cannot risk your life by going out. No, no, no. I just have to go and practice. You just have to make sure that you're safe as well.
right. So, like, do you work out indoors? Like, how are you working like on your schedules and all right now?
I'm just training myself. That's it. No batting, no bowling, because I don't feel that we cannot go out or somewhere because
Right,
I'm totally home.
right, right.
Neither my parents are also not.
I lost you, Harleen.
Yeah, sorry, it just got disconnected.
Yeah, yeah. Is the network clear?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So who all are there at your house currently? You live in Chandigarh, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where in Chandigarh?
Yeah, I live in Sector 80.
Oh, is it close to Sector 17?
No,
No,
I guess you just know Sector 17. That's why you're asking.
I've been to Chandigarh a couple of times. I don't live very far from Chandigarh actually. I'm from Dehradun.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
The weather must be great over there, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a perception that the weather is really good there, but things have changed now. So it gets really.
Oh,
Yeah. So, yeah, so one question. Yesterday, I saw an article where Mithali Di has said that we should be pushing for women's IPL as soon as possible and we should conducting it next year. So, I saw last year that you had a really good run with Trailblazers. So, yeah, so I wanted to know, like, what's your take on women's IPL and do you think it's possible we'll have it next year?
yeah, definitely it is possible because you can see that the girls are doing great. Even in the T20 World Cup, we just dominated all the teams, reaching the final. That was not actually our day. So I personally feel that it'll increase more number of players, because feeling that kind of a pressure and everything which is done at the international level, it helps us to means to get that pressurized feeling and everything. You can mentally strong, everything it's done. So I also personally feel that it can be done the next year.
So, I mean, do you think हमारे पास resources है? I mean, कि बीसीसीआई अगले साल तक करा देगी?
अब
IPL.
मेरा तो काम खेलना है, मुझे क्या आइडिया। मेरे को तो खिलाएंगे इधर भी, आई एम रेडी फॉर एवरीथिंग।
Fair enough. So, what's your most favorite unorthodox shot?
Unorthodox, actually, I don't play that much shots unorthodox. So, but I love that this scoop that,
On the scoop.
yeah, pallu scoop. I like that.
Okay. So, do you like do it like do you practice a lot of it in the net so that you can actually do it in the
You actually need a lot of practice for that.
ah,
So yeah, we sometimes, not really.
okay. And who's
Yeah.
the most difficult bowler to face from our Indian team?
Um, I don't know. I don't, because we play them pretty often, so I don't feel like that it's
Okay.
कि इतना कोई, हाँ, exactly, because when you start, you in my
But-
initial state I used to feel like I was a very small kid at that time when I we had a match against Bengal and I was so excited to play Juludi.
right.
So yeah, I was like I didn't sleep the whole night before the match that I'm going to play Juludi, and I hit a cover drive to her for a boundary, and I got so excited that I'm like, oh my god, मैंने Juludi को चौका मारा, ho ho. I was like, seriously, and then soon after I got out, but
Ah,
then I was happy that I hit a cover drive four to her. But now
so,
in routine we play her, so it's like
acha.
thoda, yeah.
So, you were very young when you started your debut, na? कितने साल के थे आप?
Me,
Your domestic debut.
I was 20 when I made my
Domestic
debut.
debut.
Domestic, yeah, I was 11, I guess, yeah.
So everyone would have been like older than you, most of people, right?
Yeah, 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 most of them, yeah.
तो मतलब कैसा experience था? As in, did they like when you came in? Did they think of you as a small kid?
Yeah,
ऐसा
yeah,
कुछ-
definitely. They used to love me like we had so many players who used to keep me like a child, like I'm your mother, I'll take care of you. I'm your sister, I'll do this. So I've always got that love from everybody, in domestic and in even in the Indian team, we've got so many good friends.
Is that why we saw a viral photo of you and Shefali? I mean, I almost everyone was in tears after seeing that photo. But is that one of the reasons why? I mean, because you have been the young one in your domestic.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
थोड़ा
yeah.
बताओ उस मोमेंट के बारे में.
No, actually, she was crying a lot, and then Chifu she's a very emotional kid, so
Okay.
obviously she was crying a lot. Then I was there. She was pretty means torn down that we could not do it. I did not do it. This and that. I'm like, Shifu, you're just 16. You have to play till 46 or 36. How many World Cup are gonna come there? It's okay, Shifu. We are gonna get get the other one. Don't worry. And I was just means making her feel that it's okay. You, as a 16-year-old kid, I feel she's done pretty well.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's unbelievable what she has done and the kind
yeah,
of
exactly.
innings she has played throughout the World Cup. I mean,
Yeah,
really, really unbelievable actually. So there are a couple of youngsters, right? I mean, Richa is also young only,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so like, do you guys rank them? Do you guys really protect them? How does it work?
I'm also a youngster in the team. How can I rag them?
But okay, that is also there. But Hariri and Smriti, the all those people like I mean कुछ ऐसा है अलग अलग कि सब एक साथ ही है no age
नहीं,
gap.
नहीं, नो एज गैप। ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होता कि वो अपना है, ये वो सब अपना, मतलब बहुत ही मस्त रहते हैं।
तो पंजाबी सॉन्ग बजते हैं ड्रेसिंग रूम में
और तो कुछ बचता ही नहीं है, सिर्फ
सब
पंजाबी गाने।
पंजाबी. तो अभी
ऐसा
तो सॉरी
मैंने कहा ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता पंजाबी गाने ना बजे।
इंग्लिश सॉन्ग्स कुछ नहीं?
इंग्लिश सॉन्ग बस एक आधा जैसे होता है कि हाँ थोड़ा ऐसे चेंज हो गया, गलती से लग गया टाइप, अदरवाइज यूजुअली पंजाबी सॉन्ग
हम्म।
और
और
हिंदी सॉन्ग्स थोड़े लगाने पड़ते हैं
क्यों?
ताकि
बॉलीवुड।
उनको समझ आए कि गाने चल रहे हैं।
और अभी तो आप घर पे हो, तो आप का चीट मील चल रहा है, या आर यू टोटली कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग ऑन फिटनेस एंड न्यूट्रिशन, या आलू के पराठे?
चीट मील तो क्या ही है, सिर्फ आलू के परांठे होते हैं, वो तो मम्मी बोलती है अब इतने टाइम बाद है, खा ले कुछ ना कुछ।
सो
और
बट
तो सब कुछ बंद है।
व्हाट इज योर
सॉरी,
फेवरेट चीट मील?
आई माइन इज आलू के परांठे ओनली।
आलू
आई
के
लव
पराठे,
माय मदर्स आलू के परांठे यार।
एकदम घी विद ऑल बटर, ऑल घी? नहीं?
नहीं नहीं, नो बटर, बटर वाला सिस्टम नहीं है, तो ट्रेनर मार देंगे हमें।
So your diet must have been like, since you are playing, since you are 8, 9, since then only you must have been really like careful about what you eat, right?
Usually, no, not really, because at early stage, I personally feel that this scenario has come right now because in,
Okay.
I guess, 4 to 5 years,
Hmm.
like because we got to understand what exactly it is. इतनी छोटी एज में तो इतना नहीं पता लगता था. I used to eat a lot of junk and everything, and then after that, when you get to know your body, तब समझ
Hmm.
आता है कि हाँ नहीं ये नहीं वो ये नहीं दो.
So I mean, even yeah, it's like the sports nutrition science, all that thing has come into picture now, like recently.
Yeah, yeah, approximately 3 to 4 years, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
But everyone in the team, like, not, I mean, I'm not talking about the national team, but on lower levels also. So is it like everyone is actually concentrating on it, or is it only at the top level?
Yeah, when they see means when they see players at top level doing those things, so they try to ask, they try to see that what are their routines. So yeah, some of them are like pretty conscious about their diet, but some are like pretty relaxed for that. But then yeah, they are making effort for it, even at the
Ah,
domestic level. Yeah.
that is good. So these days, what do you do? I mean, do you watch movies? Do you play games? Do you spend time on social media? How are you
I
coping
I
up with
I
like?
play games, I watch movies, I spend time at social media, and what else you said?
I think that's pretty
Yeah,
much.
I sleep a lot. Sleep is my best therapy, I will.
But do you still wake up early, like really early in the morning,
No,
5 o'clock?
no, no,
Sleep
no. I'm
properly.
not that kind of a person at all.
That's
I
good.
yeah, I sleep a lot. I have that
So
superpower.
that's
You
that's
say
good.
sleep and then I'm gone.
जब तक 9 घंटे ना हो तब तक क्या नींद?
9 घंटे तो क्या ही होते हैं नींद के.
अच्छा, और ज्यादा? So, as a, I have a lot of friends who had questions for you because there are so many youngsters in my academy. So, like one common question everyone had was that they're 16, 17 years old. So, that what is that one tip that you will give to them that you did in your 16, 17 years of age that you are here today?
um I should say that dreams do come true. I personally had a lot of dreams at that age that I'm gonna do this and that and this and I'll be playing here and everything. So initially it means it's on the path that it's going to happen.
Hmm.
So at that time you means that is a perfect age for a person to get distracted from a lot of things. At means I can say social media in fact, and a
Hmm.
lot of things are there. If you don't get distracted at that age, so I feel that you can go a bit further than the other ones.
So I think they shouldn't be on social media.
No, no,
I
no,
think
no. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be over, but these
balanced.
things should be, yeah, balanced.
And not eat aloo parathas.
Yeah. नहीं नहीं, at that age they should eat.
I think they should eat. उस टाइम पे तो
या
चलता
या उतना तो चलता है, इतना नहीं होता.
and anything like what should they do to take care of their body so that when they are 30 they're not like many parts of them are not injured, like what can they do? थोड़ा injury से बच के रहे.
How would I know? I'm not 30 yet.
Yeah, but you are still, I mean, you are at the top level, right?
Yeah, but when I'm gonna be at 30, then only I'll get to know, no? How can I say it now?
Right, that is correct. ठीक है, I think we have covered pretty much and you have answered like बहुत ही ऐसे casually, मुझे लगा ही नहीं that I'm talking to you for the first time. So thanks for being with us. I think the
Yeah,
bridge
thanks.
is gonna love you with the kind of people we had. And all the best. I really hope we see you soon on the field. I mean, we see everyone on the field really soon. But
Yeah,
till
exactly.
I mean, enjoy, sleep, eat, chill,
And
and this is
repeat.
right. A good break for you guys. So I think that's amazing. All right
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.